I'm pulling figures out of my ass. So let's just say in the next...
No figures in your ass?
No, well, you got to look closer. Sean,
G'day.
welcome back.
How's it going, mate?
Another day, another dollar.
Yep.
What am I talking about? 50 cents after tax.
Yeah. Even less with all the taxes they're putting on everything now. Probably about 40 cents, I reckon.
Yeah, that'll be it. We're talking about EVs.
Yep, electric vehicles.
EVs,
Yep.
that's the one. They keep saying it's the ants pants, it'll save the planet. I personally think it's a load of horse shit. What's your opinion?
I don't agree with them either. Like, the technology's old. The technology they're using's been around... Oh, they had electric cars back in the, early 1900s, the earliest electric car. And the technologies are so old. It's just... Someone's come along, like Elon Musk with Tesla, has put in, bit better technology and just updated old technology. So, realistically, there's nothing fancy about them. There's not, there's a lot of things they could be doing better, but they just use an old technology like battery-powered cars. Still got to charge them up.
I don't see a problem with them on the surface.
Yep.
The batteries are the problem.
Oh, exactly.
Before then, they were lead-acid batteries.
Yeah.
Right? And they've come along and they've developed and they've come up with lithium-ion batteries. And for what they're designed for, they work very well.
Yep.
I don't think they were ever intended or designed for cars.
No.
For long duration drainage. Right? Look, eventually, I'm just spitballing here, all right? I'm pulling figures out of my ass. So let's just say in the next...
No figures in your ass?
No, well, you got to look closer. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, who knows?
Yep.
They'll come up with a different way of putting batteries together, using other minerals or, whatever it is that they come up with. And then maybe it'll be all different.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it will be efficient.
Yeah.
But okay, let's get away from that just for a second. Let's just say that the government has its way. All right, they're going to do away with petrol, gas-powered car, gas for you, strange American people, right?
Gasoline.
Yeah. Let's say they do away with petrol-powered cars, diesel-powered cars, all right? And they go all EV.
Yep.
Okay, we wake up tomorrow, we've all got EVs. How are we supposed to charge them?
Yeah, there's not going to be enough electricity.
There's not enough electricity in the grid.
They can't even run air conditioners all around Australia at the moment.
Yeah, but here's another issue. You're living in the docklands.
Yep.
All right, living in you're on the 12th floor of an apartment building, right? What are you going to do? Drop an extension cord off your balcony down into the street to charge your EV?
Oh, exactly.
Is that what they're planning?
It's just ridiculous, really. There's not much thought gone involved.
No.
Not much thought has gone into it, really.
Yeah, I think it's an ideological push from the Greens to get everyone onto it. There's no infrastructure in place, or certainly nowhere near adequate infrastructure in place to make this happen. But wait, there's more. They want us to get on to these electric cars because it's cheaper. Right? Cheaper. Or as Albo said, you ready for this? You'll be able to charge your electric car off your solar panels overnight while you're sleeping.
That's a good one.
Does he realise the solar panels don't work at night? But never mind. This is just a quick break to let you know about vidIQ. I don't normally recommend stuff on my channel. If you're a small-time YouTuber, you're just starting out, or you're only reasonably new in the game, let me tell you, it'll change how you approach and how you make YouTube videos and get successful with it by getting onto vidIQ. I'll have the link down below. Thumbnails, descriptions. It'll automatically make shorts out of your existing long-form video. It'll optimize them for you. It's a complete toolkit, and not only can you sign up for free, as you grow, you'll subscribe to them. and you'll get even more features. And let me tell you, it'll get you from being just an amateur and get you start riding that wave to making $1 on YouTube. I've used them probably now for 6 months, and I wish I would have known about it from the beginning. Get onto it, use the link below, and you'll start growing like I did. I couldn't recommend them highly enough. Have a look at them and give them a go.
Look, the concept's right. You know, put power into a battery, and that power goes into your car. But it's not strong enough, the grid at the moment, to do all that.
No, exactly not. No. But the other thing is, it's supposed to be all cheap.
Yep.
Okay, that's all good. We get our electricity, however we get it, solar panels, wind farms, yeah. Good
Wind
luck
farms,
with that.
That's another story.
Yeah. Victoria, in its wisdom, our great Labor government in Victoria decided that we're going to put a per kilometre tax on your EVs.
Yep.
Because, well, they're not getting the tax from the petrol.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Victoria's the only state that's doing this, mind you. So
I'm pretty sure they're bringing it in New Zealand as well. Or they might have brought it in already, because over there they do it with diesel cars.
Right.
And now they got a lot of... Because petrol over there is like $2.70, $2.80 a litre. So they're doing it with electric cars too, because they're not getting a tax off the road use.
Yeah, that's right. So making it, saying how cheap it is by using electricity, and on the other hand, they're going to charge you a road use charge.
Yeah.
Well, how is it cheaper then?
They already charge... They got a... When you buy an electric vehicle, you got to pay a certain fee, don't you? Already, there's already a fee you got to pay for like usage of the road. It's actually not sure exactly how much it is, but there's a fee you got to pay when you some sort of tax or straight away.
Well, there's a tax on all the fuel which is supposed to go towards the roads.
Yep. Yeah.
So the whole point is, if you're not going to buy that petrol, that means you're not paying that tax. So now the Victorian government is saying, well, seeing as you're not paying that tax and we need that tax, we're going to charge you a per kilometre fee, which is a tax.
Yeah.
But before they said that it was cheap because you're running on electricity.
So it's not.
So now it's not anymore.
No, it never has been.
So I just don't get. But the other thing is that some countries, and they're trying to do that here in Australia too, they're mandating, in other words, they want to make it law, that by 2030, different places, different jurisdictions at different time scales, but they want to say by 2030 or 2035 or whatever the hell, it's going to be illegal to sell a petrol vehicle or a diesel vehicle or whatever. You're only allowed to buy an electric vehicle.
What year, sorry?
Like I said, in different jurisdictions around the world. In England already they're saying by 2035 you won't be able to buy a fossil fuel vehicle. How ludicrous is that?
Like when having evolved...
I mean, there's going to be exceptions. Yeah. All right. But then there's going to be exceptions. But the thing is with those exceptions is that they're going to put big fees on that. In other words, to not make it viable for you. So if you got a collector car or something like that, okay, you can still buy petrol, you can still drive it around, but only on weekends. Otherwise, we're going to make it so expensive for you that it's not going to be able to be justified. So that's how they're working around it.
How are these petrol companies going to handle this? Multi-trillion-dollar companies, they won't like it. They've actually put us backwards for years already.
Well, what a lot of them are doing, the big oil companies, we're talking Chevron and all the huge corporations, the
BP
Shells, and exactly right. Okay, they're going into electric, as in solar farms and wind farms and all that.
And lithium mining.
Right, but they know there's no profit in it, so the only reason they're doing it is because government subsidised taxpayer dollars are being thrown at them.
Yep, that's with it,
Right.
The Chinese are doing it with all these different brand of electric cars coming out now.
So they're getting all these tax dollars, our tax dollars, thrown at them. We want you to show as an oil company that you're a responsible citizen. We're trying to tell you that oil is evil, so we're going to build a solar farm but we're really not going to build a solar farm unless the government gives us a shit ton of money in order to build this solar farm.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh, sure is.
It does not work. And whatever happened to freedom of choice?
Yeah, exactly.
If I don't want to buy a green car, I'll buy a blue car.
I think while Donald Trump's in America, no one's got a problem with that. He loves the petrol cars.
Yes, he does. Yes,
there'll be no problem there.
He's even he's either in the process of or already has signed an executive order that he's doing away with his stop-start bullshit at the lights.
Oh, has he?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. You know how these new modern cars, you pull up at the lights and your engine turns off?
Yeah, I drove a couple of years ago. I drove a car at Tasmania. Sorry, it wasn't that long ago. I went to Tasmania and the car I had switched off, and I went, "What the hell?" I'm at the lights and didn't realise. And it's one of those ones that switch off and switch on. Yeah, it's a bit hard to get used to.
Yeah,
but that's only minor stuff, really.
yeah. Look, like any new technology, I mean, I've driven a few of those myself. I drove a couple of rentals not long ago, and they had that same technology, and there's that lag time.
Yeah.
Before it switches back in again.
It's like a second, a split second.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, look, all these things will improve in time.
Exactly.
And while I'm in the mind at the moment making this video that EVs are shit, in my mind they are at the moment because the technology has not come up to scratch yet. That's not to say that in 10 years they're not going to replace fossil fuel cars.
But what's annoyed me the most, and like watching different videos, and there's a guy that actually created a car that could run on water, and all these patterns of these like cars that can run on water, different technologies. The government have been hiding those things, like getting the patterns and making them disappear. So we're stuck with these cars that big corporations can still profit on.
Conspiracy theory.
Like true, but all these big lithium. There's people going to mine that. There's big corporations mining it. There's a lot of energy that goes into mining lithium. So there's big companies still are making profit out of these electric cars.
Yeah, but you'll notice that where these lithium mines, lithium, cobalt, all these rare earth type stuff, have you noticed where the vast majority of these mines are?
Indonesia.
In third world countries.
Exactly. Where they could do it virtually, do it for nothing.
Where they pay them a bowl of rice and a tin cup of water, and they're living on nothing in really bad conditions. So all these vast corporations can make huge profits.
Exactly. That's what I don't like about it. Like if you had a car that can run real efficient and on very minimal electricity, these people won't profit as much. So that's my belief anyway.
Yep.
They're hiding these patterns from people so that this technology, as I said before, this technology it's ancient, but they haven't really. It's still a battery and it's running an item. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's right. But I mean, the batteries will improve, the cars will improve. Yeah. Everything over time will improve. So I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue with them pushing it down our throats before the infrastructure is ready, and then on top of that saying that within this time frame you're not going to have a choice, you're going to have to buy one of these whether you like it or not.
Exactly, yeah. That's wrong what they're doing. We don't have a freedom of choice anymore, do we?
So the question is, if you had a choice today, would you go out and buy an EV today, or would you stick with a old-fashioned, current-fashioned fossil fuel car, diesel, petrol, whatever it may be? Give us your thoughts. I drive two diesel vehicles, right? One's a van, one's a dual cab ute. One of the most popular vehicles in Australia, a dual cab ute, but from, this. Everyone is getting into dual cab utes.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Are they crazy? I mean, Mercedes-Benz tried it with a knockoff of a Nissan Navara, and I think they lasted 12 months before they went tits up. All it was a Nissan Navara with some.
Oh, was it?
With some lipstick and mascara on it, and
I do remember
3-pointed suppository on the front.
I do remember reading about it a few years back now, and never heard anything else about it.
Yeah, well, they lasted about 12 months and went tits up.
Bloody hell!
Well, everyone woke up. Why am I buying a Mercedes when all it is in effect is a Nissan Navara?
Yeah,
and I'm paying a massive premium just so I can get the
those BYD
Mercedes Star.
Talking about electric vehicles, I know we've gone off track a little bit, but have you the BYD electric vehicle? It's one of the most popular cars in Australia.
It won Car of the Year.
Yeah, but one thing that's very not good with it, the weight of them. Because the electric vehicle battery, they weigh up towards a 4-ton mark.
Yes.
3.7 ton or something like that. It's just
They don't tell you. They say there's a whole lot less, and they're right in what they're saying. They're saying you don't get the costs involved with servicing the vehicle because, well, there's nothing to service. It's an electric motor.
Yeah, very minimal.
Yeah, and that's fine. But with the extra weight, because you're carrying upwards of half a ton of battery, right? Yeah, you're going to go through twice as many tyres than you would otherwise.
They're getting like 30,000 Ks out of a tyre. Yeah.
You know, twice as many tyres that you would in a normal car.
Yeah.
And if you're not in Victoria, you're not paying tax for the upkeep of the road. Yep. So all these costs add up toward it not making financial sense.
Exactly, yeah.
That's my thoughts. I could be wrong. You greenies can have a go at me. Because after all, you're the ones that really want to save this planet from CO2, the stuff that actually grows our food. But if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I'll even answer you. That's the sort of bloke I am.
He will too.
What do you reckon, Sean?
Yep.
Yeah? You're going to go out tomorrow and buy an electric car?
Look, I'm not totally against them. I'm more against, the technology that's gone into them, like I've said before, but I won't go into that. Look, if I lived in a city and a house, and I was just driving around town, and not a lot of Ks, I'd probably I'd look at it. But at the moment, I'm travelling 100 Ks a day. I'd be charging it every bloody minute I've got. So for me, it's not viable for me to get one until maybe in the future the technology gets a bit better. And
that's what I'm saying. At the moment, you pull into a servo, takes you 5 minutes, you fill your tank, you're out of there, right? Instead of sitting there for 3, 4, 5 hours waiting for a charge, provided you can find a charging point.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll just put a generator in one like people do and just charge it myself.
You can tow a trailer with a generator that's charging while you're driving. Diesel generator on the back, that'll work.
That'll be good.
That's our take on it. I don't know what you think. Give us a like and subscribe and let us know.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.